Milk and honey on the other side. Hallelujah. Hi! Atta girl. Thank you. Well, we are holding our breath to make sure we get to the gas station first. Always get the receipt. And then we are en route to a pool appointment. We have met this couple before. They came to see us at the Novi Backyard Pool and Spa show. And now we're going to go out and do a field inspection, get a feel for the yard, talk to them a little bit more about the things they're looking for. They already know our style, they know our quirkiness, and they appear to be quirky at the right level as we are quirky. And I think the net result is going to be a lot of fun. Cool. So that's where we're going right now. So what makes life really interesting is here I am ready to go into a pool appointment, and I set the pool book that I was supposed to bring with me down on the table before I left, and so I'm arriving here without a pool book. So I think though they've seen us, met us, know enough about us that we don't have to look at pictures so much as we have to look at ideas. So here we go.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Look. Be good, dog.
Hello!
She did already.
Hi,
Alright, is that all
girly
right?
girls.
He's here to talk about a pool.
Abigail, what kind of that reaction?
What kind of pool do you want? Tell me what kind of pool? Blue?
Yes.
A blue one.
Yes.
Oh, she took it.
What is this? Oh!
Let's see.
What does it say?
Oh.
It says, "Will you be our pool guy?"
Yeah.
Okay, so there's turtles and there's puppy dogs, like my favorite things in the whole wide world.
That's really cute.
Oh, you love the Beauchamp family.
Aw.
That's awesome, girls.
Did you draw you?
That you?
No, Rebecca did the drawing.
That's
She did her name.
great. She did her name though.
Thank you.
Aw. That was.
Isn't that great? Art by Rebecca.
Is that what it said?
Yeah,
Oh.
isn't that great?
That better be her company.
We'll leave that open.
Yeah.
I'd like to walk through kind of the things that you want. We talked about that briefly at the show, but give me some of the specifics and tell me how do you want it to make you feel, and what things you just kind of paint me a picture in words of what you're hoping for, what you're thinking about.
He grew up with a pool. He always had a pool. So whenever we bought a house, we always intended on putting in a pool. So we've been here almost 5 years now, and it's just, finally getting around to it. We knew we didn't just want a little rectangle thing. Mm-hmm. It's easier for us to have Abigail home because, she's very fast now. So we're really excited into getting something different and something that, the girls will want to be here.
But what features? What do you want? What are the major components of the pool?
We definitely wanted a slide that had steps instead of a ladder.
Okay.
And the only unique thing that was that we're thinking of more than one way to get up. Because people get behind Abigail and they like to rush by her, and it doesn't go over well with me. And we would also like a hot tub as well. The grotto thing looks really cool, so we always thought that would be awesome as well. Well, because when I talked to Sandy, when I first talked to her at the show, I told her that the theme that we had, well, it's my crazy theme, is an apocalyptic theme park. Because I'm crazy. We're big Disney fans, but it's the villain side of Disney. Even though we have two girls, we're not big princesses-y kind of princesses-y. I don't know if that's an extra syllable in there. Into the bright,
So
shiny.
spell apocalyptic for
I
me,
wish
please.
he's the speller, not me.
That's
That's why I didn't write it on the notes, because I could barely say it.
Yeah.
But I just thinking like what it would look, Disney World would look like after like the zombie
That's what you
apocalypse.
said.
Yeah, I envision sort of what Chernobyl looks like now.
Okay.
Sort of abandoned.
Abandoned but regrowth around it.
Yes.
Sort of.
Right. Well, yeah,
Yep.
it's starting new. Like someone just discovered it. It's been abandoned for who knows how many years. And
I like it.
So how do you take what's in our mind and put it into what we want?
It's this discussion. It's just talking about not normal things. I really don't care what materials we use. I really don't care. None of that matters to me right now. What I want to do is be you for a little bit and get into what are the things that you like, that you would enjoy surrounding yourself with. We want to surround ourselves with things that they love because they make us feel good. And that's my job, is to make you feel good about you and where you're at. So the only way that I can do that is to understand what makes you happy, what makes you feel good when you see it, what emotions do colors make you feel, what textures, things. You know, the beauty of Disney is they let you go back to your childhood imagination and you play, and the net result is magical things happen.
Yeah.
So the more that I can understand what you guys like from that standpoint, from just the aesthetics, then what I do is I kind of go inside. I excavate it 1,000 times in my head and try to figure out how I'm going to build from there up to make sure it supports itself. And then when I get up to that point, then it's like, now what's it going to look like? And where is my viewing corridors, and where's my sound corridors, and all of those things. And then what does this space afford?
When Derek had a pool when he grew up, but I didn't. But we had my dad built a playhouse, and so I dug and I looked and I found a picture. It's one of the earlier ones because it ended up having, and it's old because it has a Polaroid. But yeah, so that was our legendary escape.
Perfect.
Alright.
I'll take a hug.
I'll hug him too. I'm kind of a huggy guy. But... All right, gang.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye, girls. And that's what we would call pursuing your pool company. Because when we met them at the pool show, they said, we are here to pursue
Where you
you.
want to go to for dinner? I was like, I don't care where we go for dinner. I want to go to the pool show.
And that's what it means to pursue, is to care enough to be different and do different. Because relationships...
It was that you were based on quality relationships and not just the pool.
Are as much about the contractor's relationship to the homeowner as is the homeowner to the contractor. It works both ways. It's not a one-way thing. It's not a one-way street in any respect. And yet, most people think it is. It's not all about the customer. It's about the contractor as well. And if we can find that balance, magic happens, and we can all get along and have a really, really good time. Well, that concludes our behind the scenes of a pool appointment.
Look at you.
You say, hi, me. Honey.